Oh, welcome, dear YouTube viewers. Xnick back. I'm trying to make a comeback with this deck that last time we got our ass kicked because we failed to play the things that we wanted and we faced lots of complicated, intricate, and dangerous opponents. So I've made a few modifications that should change the outcome of the battle. A second copy of Thing in the Eyes, and the most major addition this time is going to be the Vessel of Volatility. That is like a story in 2 mana from 1 turn that you are able to spend the following turn. So let's hope that that will help us casting, for instance, the Embermaw Helium, because that one is pretty key in this deck, amplifying everything that we want to do. Well, I had to cut down the one copy of Collective Defiance and the untap spell from Kaladesh, and one of the what was it? Well, I don't remember, but anyways, let's go and see if this version of the deck works. I'm not afraid of changing this version mid-video if this is not working, but let's give this a try and see if we can defeat the opponent. So remember that the winning condition is to play the powerful enchantments and creatures that deal damage when we play spells. Let's see, no lands. Ah, we can play this hand. Now 3 lands and 1 Thermal Alchemist, 2 things. There's a thing or maybe 2 things here. So let's begin with the Evolving Wilds. Continue. I can give haste to the Thermal Alchemist, but I don't think it's a proper use. Opponent trying to gain some life and doing unfolds. This is the Jedi offshoot. Sorry, I'm sorry by the coughing. Um, yeah, let's. I think that I'm going to drop the Thermal Alchemist first, because this is not a threat currently, but we want to start putting up some damage. The opponent is going to gain massive amounts of life. Yeah, our deck might not have. Oh no, double Jedi offshoot. Now the opponent is going to gain 2 life for every land he plays, and he also shows up, is showing black to us, so this might become very difficult if he goes heavy control. Let's ping for 1 and draw using 1 expedite, so we find something more useful for us. Let's see, what is it? Telling time, not bad. I think I'm going to drop the Thing in the Eyes and wait until later for the telling time. Now the opponent, if he has removal with the black card, is quite possible. He's going to have to choose which one of these is more threatening. I'm guessing that the Thing in the Eyes on the long term can be more intimidating because he has too much life gain with the Jadi offshoots. So Thermal Alchemist is not going to be too problematic for the opponent. No good stuff still. I think I'm going to drop 1 Evolving Wilds. Get myself another Iceland out. And well, Expedite gives us a card and 1 point of damage. Killing Time also is going to give us 1 card, but I can't cast the thing in the eyes. What if the opponent has Languish? Then it's not good to have double thing in the eyes out. So let's go with the Telling Time and see if we find something that we might want to cast. Right. This slip through select for inspection in the hand, and coming up favorite visions for the next turn. Let's continue. So we might want to cast select for inspection before the start of our next turn. Let's ping for 1. Maybe the opponent plays a Planeswalker and we can deal damage to it using the Alchemist. But now the opponent is at 24 life. He's been gaining life like there's no tomorrow. And now he has the Death Touch Flyer. Stop. 1 point. 1 Expedite. No matter which one, we want to draw and deal more damage. Alright, our thing in the ice is almost ready. Another Thermo Alchemist. That's good. So, should I play? Now let's play the favorite visions and bring back. Well, no, I mean, I think the ice is about to flip. Let's play the second thing in the ice. Now, if the opponent has Languish, it's going to be quite harmful for us. But we already have the favorite visions out, so we should be able to recover from a Languish pretty easily. Now the opponent, if he has land fetching, it's going to be so bad. Look at this boy. Oh. Oh no! Now he gets 2 more lands. This is going to become 6-5, and the opponent gaining 4 more life. Oh why? That's so lovely. Well, we have to kill these Jari offshoots at some point. The thing in the ice, when it turns into the Awoken Horror, it's going to send this one back to the opponent's hand. Also our Thermo Alchemist. That's why I didn't play the other Thermo Alchemist before. Well, we are at 12, opponent draws, but since he only has 3 cards, he gets no damage. Alright, favorite visions. Slip through space. Okay, let's ping. Let's scry before flipping this Walking Horror. Let's see what we are about to draw. Or maybe not. Jessian Thief. Do I want her? Well, she might be able to kill the offshoots or that bat when it returns. Let's ping once again. Let's slip through space, and we receive this Jessian Thief. And okay, let's ping before this one returns to the hand. So only the Thing in the Eyes and the Awoken Horrors are in the Battlefield now. The opponent might he's running black, and he might easily kill the Awoken's horrors. Okay, let's attack. Yeah, I forgot that since I should have target the no, that was a misplay. I should have target the thing in the eyes, because since this one were returned to hand, the spell fizzled actually. Now, if the opponent has both language and removal, we are in a bad spot. Uh, but well, he's now at 17. He probably has much more ways to gain more life, possibly Nisa's renewal, but he has to deal with a 7-8 that's on the board. This flyer is very powerful. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much. So, and it's a flyer. That's going to be quite annoying. Let's play. Let's attack for 7. I don't think the opponent is going to block this. Well, and we might die if the opponent has Nisa's renewal. No, what? No, even he plays the Jari offshoots. He drops an Evolving Wilds, gains life, deals damage to us. The Orrery. No, that's not what we need here. Well, we might die this time. 4. We are at 8. If the opponent gains 8 life, it's over. And it's perfectly doable with a deck like his. Or his. Hers. How do you tell if this is a girl or a boy? He did not play the other Jadi offshoots. Why? He has... Uh-oh, yeah. Pulse 6. And we recover the Evolving Wilds. 6. I think the opponent missed 1 point of damage. No! No! Well, let's deal. At least we're going to be dealing the damage. Ouch! So another defeat, but I think it was fair this time. I did a misplay. I should have drawn an extra card that might have saved us, maybe. Sad misplay, but let's try again. Don't give up. Never don't give up. That's an actual tattoo that someone had in the arm. Yeah, boys and girls out there are tattooing stupid things with grammar mistakes in their skin that are going to accompany them for a long time during the rest of their lives. Ugh. I don't like tattoos. Yeah. Even if the tattoo is nice and beautiful, I don't like having something that you can't have the option to remove from your skin. Too big a commitment, I should say. Okay, now this is going to be it. Okay, the opponent has chosen the same phase for us. Now, having this big number of lands might be dangerous, but I like being able to cast many spells, and we are bound to find something that helps us draw. And we have one Thermal Alchemist. So let's begin with the Highland Lake. Thermal Alchemist next, maybe Wandering Fumarole for after the fact. And besides, we begin by playing, so having that many lands might be okay. Okay, look, we have found this type of deck before. It's most likely a very aggressive werewolf deck. No much hopes of this one surviving. If the opponent transforms this into the Predator, we die very soon. The Fumarole can take care of the Cacique Prowler. Another Jadi offshoot. White. Well, at least the opponent's running white and green. Maybe this is about tokens. This is a very powerful creature. Let's see if we can offset the life gain of the opponent. Ping. Let's see. Let's draw. We need to have more action. So, Chandra, good. Let's continue. Now, Chandra is not going to be flipping too soon, but we can pick the opponent. He could double attack. Should I block? Not blocking still. Skip the blocking because pretty easily we could lose the Thermal Alchemist, and if we lose him, it's game over. And the opponent has no more lands. That's not good for us. Let's play the Chandra and the Highland Lake. Continue. Now, if the opponent happens to not find more lands, it's good for us. But when he gets to 5, this is so powerful. Let's ping once again. Alright, solve for false. We can hold back the mana to untap to make the Wandering Fumarole activate, but I think that playing the Embermaw Helion is much more powerful here. This is going to amplify the pings, so I can't. Yes, that's perfect. I can't turn Chandra this turn. So 2 points of damage. She becomes Planeswalker. Now we can kill Ovilla before it becomes problematic. This is going to deal 3 damage. Okay, a little bit of overkill here, but we should not let her create the tokens. And now we have some protection for Chandra. That next turn is going to be dealing 3 to the opponent's face. Okay, this snake can gain Death Touch. 2 points of damage thanks to the Embermaw Helion. Alright, Evoking Wilds for sure. Maintain. Now, this Narnam Cobra is going to acquire Death Touch. Alright, let's deal damage to the player. So it's hard for us to save Chandra unless we sacrifice a creature. Let's transform and just hit. The Chandra is not going to be able to she's not surviving or unless we sacrifice some of our boys. So let's hit the face, and if the opponent does not block the Fumarole, he takes 5. and this one has trample. Maybe he wants to sacrifice the offshoot. Let us see what happens here. If he does not block, we finish off the opponent with the alchemist. So let's see if the opponent reads that. Alright. 2. It's over. Now we kill the opponent. Bam! This time the deck worked. Of course, having a mana screwed opponent greatly helps, but well, we've been in the other side of the mana screwage, so I'm not complaining. It was still very amusing. We have to make some choices there. The only thing, I guess that I'm wasting some of the cheap spells onto the Thermal Alchemists just for the sake of drawing. I'm not sure if that's what this deck should be doing. But the draw is actually fine. No, all the cheap spells, but no mana. Well, Vessel of Volatility in hand. Let's keep it and try to get some action going on. So, if we start drawing lands, this becomes very powerful, and if we don't, we have a plan with the Vessel of Volatility at some point. No lands yet. It's tempting to play the Pyromancer's Assault. Opponent with white and blue. So if he has counter spells, we are going to suffer quite a lot. So we have to, depending on what he plays and what we draw, humans, blue and white, very odd deck. Alright, if I play the Vessel of Volatility now, next turn I can pay 5 mana. If otherwise, I can play the Thermal Alchemist that could block the Lieutenant. Let's try to block the Consus Lieutenant and prepare for a powerful turn at some point in the future. Let's get blue because we're going to be transforming some mana into red anyways. And Weaver of Lightning. The Weaver can take care of this if it doesn't get Renown or enchantments. So white, the opponent could play blue. Counter spells, maybe some enchantment. Now that one is 3/3 flyers that is going to gain a counter and has first strike. Yeah, no way to kill that one anytime soon. Unless we have the Weaver of Lightning and the Pyromancer's Assault out. Alright, Embermore, no lands still. Okay, I think that I have to go all in here and play the Vessel of Volatility. This is all in because we are counting on drawing an untapped land for the next turn, because otherwise we are pretty much screwed. Or maybe a cheap spell. No, we kind of need the land for the next turn. If it's an untapped land, no, even then we can't kill. If it's a tapped land, you're not going to be able to kill this. So far, no. I was thinking the opponent might have 3 colors, but apparently it's just white and blue. We take another 4. So if he has always watching, that's really bad. We don't carry any enchantment removal other than bouncing some permanent. Maybe I should add some bounce spells for other things. So Chandra, okay, I can get up to 5. So we could drop potentially the Helium, but the opponent still has 3 mana open. Could play a second, Thermal Alchemist and Chandra maybe, or Weaver of Lightning. Well, this one has reach. At some point could take care of this. Yeah, no lands. Damn it. Okay, not sure if we can survive here. Let's play the Embermoon Helion and hope the opponent doesn't have a reprisal in hand. So all in. Spell Queller? Why? He could have eaten the Embermoon Helion. Why? What was that? Why didn't he can exile the spell? Because the cost. That's right. Because this one costs 5. Good. So good thing we didn't play any other spell. No! Goodbye, Embermoon Helion. Collective effort. Even worse than the reprisal. So the all-in did not pay off because, yeah, we need more mana. We don't have it. We deal 1 and concede. Yeah, no point into waiting for the land, because even if we get the land, then we still die next turn. So let's move on. Let's see if we can mulligan properly. So remember that in the previous game I kept a hand with 6 lands, and that made me win. So that has to be considered here. So I think the moral of the story is do not keep any hand with less than 3 lands. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go for the throat. 4 lands. And the Girapur already. Let's keep it. Let's play it. Girapur already. I should ask Google how this is pronounced. Red. Okay, more lands. Mana flood. But at some point we might be drawing plenty of cards thanks to these boys. Red, green, and renown. We are up for another beating, maybe. Okay, Chandra. If the opponent has to spend a card to kill Chandra, I won't mind. So next turn, should I play the Aurora or the Pyromancer's Assault? I think that playing this next turn is going to help the opponent too much. And doesn't sound like a good plan to me. Alright. Now, the only spell I should be afraid is the opponent having some untap spell that can untap this one and block. Other than that, he probably could have played any removal that he can use. Let's swing 2. I'm going to drop the Island and let's go with the Pyromancer's Assault. This doesn't count as the second spell, right? No, it doesn't, because it's the first. Let's flip Chandra. She's not going to be able to kill the Undercity Troll, but in return we prevent some damage to the face. So next turn we can play 2 spells and maybe kill the Undercity Troll if the opponent taps. He's not going to be able to regenerate, but we lose the Chandra by activating the -2. And doesn't look like the opponent wants to tap. Yeah, he likes to give up the regeneration. Alright, let's go Molten Vortex first. And Telling Time. Pyromancer's Assault. Should I attempt to kill the troll? I don't know. Doesn't look like the opponent is not going to regenerate that one. What do we want in our hand? A second Pyromancer's Assault, but maybe the land in the hand and the Pyromancer's Assault to draw next turn. We're going to deal more damage. And the Hunger Battlements. Well, we still can deal 2 with the Molten Vortex to something. The question is, do we have a nice target? So we lose Chandra this turn, but that means that we save our life total a little bit. We save 3 points of damage. Opponent already at 5 mana. Now he has a powerful Nissa, but the Pyromancer's Assault should take care of her. Maybe. Okie dokie. Now the array doesn't look so good, but no second spell this turn. Alright. Let's drop this one. This bad boy. Well, Nissa could get the emblem soon. Okay, let's get the island. So total mana is for us e6. Let's hope we get some of our drawing spells. We are going to take 8 to the face. No! Proclamation Sage. Why? That's so mean. Where we lost one of our primary damage sources. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we die next turn unless we find some miracle, such as this one. No, we still die. Yeah, that's another loss. Ooh. So let's go again. Should I modify the deck? I want to win more easily. Let's think if we should change something. Okay, draw is very nice. So select for inspection. I think I'm going to take out and give more expedites here, because this is both instant and red spells and are going to give us some draw. And other than that, this one hasn't shown up. Two of these, yeah, I'm reluctant to have two of them because we give the opponent such a great hand by doing this. What I think I'm going to try is to have the nice Saili with us, because he fits the theme of the deck. By scrying, we also deal 1 damage to the opponent, and having a planeswalker is going to help us save our life total, because that means the opponent has to focus the attention into the planeswalker. And also the scrying is nice, and at some point we can duplicate one of our nice creatures. But maybe, imagine the Embermaw, we can get up to 3 Embermaw Hellions at some point, provided we have lands to play them. Okay, 6 lands again. Let's begin with the Evolving Wilds, searching for the mountain. Alright, apparently if our opponents are not mana scroll, we are not going to be able to win. That's a very sad situation for the deck. But we are going to find the proper way to win. Also, we have to learn some stuff about the deck. For instance, when you are going to transform the thing in the eyes, do not target your spells to other creatures. That's very important. Another land. Well, at least we are going to have mana. If we get the Molten Vortex, that's going to be very good. So, just in case we find the Molten Vortex, I'm playing the reds once before. So, black, red, and this looks like an artifacts deck, but the Goblin might be just a filler. Maybe red black with sacrifice artifacts. So I think we are going to meet the Marionette Master. Let's go with the Egyptian Thief, and hopefully the opponent doesn't run the Act of Treason and something that it's going to make us sacrifice the Egyptian Thief. So worst case scenario, the opponent plays Fleshback Marauder this turn. Let's hope he doesn't. No flashback marauder. Please don't. Please don't. Good. It's just a werewolf. Human werewolf. Breakneck rider. Too bad that so far we are not going to be able to make this one flip. Uh-oh. We kept drawing lands. I please remember that I kept a 6 land hand. Right. Oh no. This turns into a 4-3. Now the creatures have +1 and trample. Come on. The mana flood. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. Well, at least the Helion is going to be out. Oh no! What's going on? Why? So apparently, by the end of 2000, yes, let's blame the year 2016. That's the fault. 2016, it's killing me. That's why I'm having such a bad time with my decks. So look at this. Next turn we might lose. That means we have to play choose. Alright. We need lands. So I've had a little bit of disconnection there. Sorry guys. Okay, this doesn't count. I think we are going to lose anyways. So yeah, I lost the connection. Sorry, it was my bad. I think even if we won, then I won't be satisfied. Let's come on. 2016. Even when we are losing, you make me disconnect. Why? And now I don't know what happens to the stream. Does it pick up? I don't know what happens here. Live streaming. Right. It looks like everything is fine. Let's keep this one. Let's try to rush the Pyromancer's Assault. Now, Steve, don't do this to me. Steve is going to leave the game. No, I don't want to win like this. Not like this. We have to keep our honor. That's not how we win. We don't cheat here. Okay, final try. Too much obstacles. Let's do the final game for this video and possibly this deck. Okay, if you want me to try something different with this deck or maybe some other idea you have, please let me know in the comments. But let's see. Come on. This is the final redeeming option. No, we want lands. We want more lands. So telling time. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to regret not having more lands, but I'm counting on the telling time to find 2 more lands. And then we should be good. If we find the 3rd land, we can play the Fevered Visions. We have collected Defiance against something scary. Let's read the flavor flavor text. Never ask a pyromancer if that's the best she's got. Little bit of maybe uh, discriminating text. Okay, telling time. Let's see what telling time has to say. Mastery is achieved when telling time becomes telling time what to do. Well, that doesn't say much. Alright. Opponent taking his sweet time, deciding what to play first. It's a forest. Alright. Well, we have two cards that we can play with the current lands. So even if telling time fails, we are still in. And I think it's too greedy to go for the Thermal Alchemist first. Yeah, not going to do much to us if we can't play the rest of the spells. So we want a turn 3 Fevered Visions, and Collective Defiance has to kill the Sylvan Advocate before it goes. Now we have Evolving Wilds. Now has come the time for Thing in the Ice. So we want to prevent damage to the face, and later on we are going to be transforming the Thing in the Ice. So if I want to hit more basic lands, I should telling time before Evolving Wilds. And turning the Thing in the Ice is going to be great against Tireless Tracker. Now we have the battlements with us. That's pretty powerful because now we get to play the Fevered Visions. Now the opponent is not going to be so tempted into drawing using the clues, and we get to self-draw. Now we do not depend on the telling time to get our cards, so this is pulling, we are getting it. So next turn we have to deal with the Sylvan Advocate using Collective Defiance. And the Tireless Tracker is not as scary as the Sylvan Advocate because this can get to be a 4-5 with Vigilance. Rabbit Bite, so goodbye Thing in the Ice. So the opponent plays Rabbit Bite. So if we get to kill all his creatures, we should be good. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm not taking chances here. I think I should play the Evolving Wilds. We missed 3 damage to the face, but that is going to set up a better turn for the next one. So let's get more blue. Collective Defiance before this grows out of control. Because if the opponent has Tireless Tracker, he's going to have many land fetch. Slip through space, good. Alright, we can ambush the Tireless Tracker, but I don't think it's going to work with the Wandering Fumarole. Doesn't look like it. We can kill the Shriek Howler and draw a card in the process. Wow, cool deck. I like the opponent having this because that means this becomes a landfall heavy deck, much more original than just uh, using Sylvan Advocate and Tablet Striker. We are bound to see probably a Waxing Moon to transform the Shriek Howler. So, what to do here? Pyromancer's Assault sounds great. We kill the Shriek Howler and draw by using this little space. In turn, we prevent some damage. No, again, I did it again. Ah! Why I'm doing this? That's bad, boys. That's a misplay. I should have targeted the Tireless Tracker, because if I kill the Shriek Howler, I don't draw the cards. Yeah, that's bad. That's a misplay. Now game over. Opponent, if he has waxing, no, okay. +2/+2. 3 more, yeah. He has 10 damage on the board. Oh, the stupidity. I still should have killed the Shriek Howler. Come on. Okay, now abandon this video, please. Do not keep watching. I'm going to play once again, but I have given up on giving you a nice video, boys and girls. If you watch this, feel free to tell me how bad I am playing. Come on, what's going on? Yes, I'm going to blame 2016 for a series of bad plays. Now I'm going to be greedy or not. Not greedy. Good. Not greediness. Vessel of Volatility is going to let me play the Embermaw Helion by turn 4, or maybe Chandra and Weaver of Lightning. Yes. Yes. Let's go. And I'm going to wait for the Fever Vision. So next turn, I'm going to have Hyper Boost. So 5, then I can spend 4, then 2, then that means that I can play very powerful spells this turn, maybe even the Fevered Visions. What? No, I think I'm going for the Weaver of Lightning here. Yes. We don't want to give many cards so fast to the opponent. Now he has to worry about a creature and a general. Now this start is what this deck is supposed to be doing. This flailing Flamekind, it's going to gain +2/+2 and trample. Alright. Well, I could just kill that boy. But instead I'm going to play the Embermaw Helion here. So let's sacrifice this and get an island, because Chandra is providing the reds, and pass the turn. So if the opponent runs, well, he's going heavy on enchantments. It's possible that he has Reprisal, Angelic Destiny. 8/8 first strike, trample and fly. So Chandra, it's gone, but we are saving. Well, I could Should I block here? Yes. Doesn't seem that we are going to be able to defeat this flaring Flame King. Sahili, good. So going to play Sahili first. I'm going to scry and see what I find. I could copy the Ember Mohelion here. Land. Do not want the land. I want the mana. And of course swing with this beast. 4. Now the opponent has to hit us 4 times with the Flaring Flame King, but he can give +1 until the end of turn. So if he finds many red cards, we die. So he can hit us for 10, 11. Heroes Champion, Iron Champion. But he has to take care of 2 Planeswalkers now. Lightning Axe. Oh, poor Ember Mohelion. He's dead. Now, and we are helping the opponent. Well, this was a nice starting game, but look at this. Oh, yeah. The Planeswalkers are helping us for sure, but this is an 8/8 flyer trample first strike that can be pumped up, and the opponent has a double striker out. Okay, I could copy the Thermal Alchemist, but doesn't seem logical in this stage. No need for another land. Well, actually, I think I could have used that land, but we are going to see what we find with Fevered Visions. Another Ember Mohelion. The opponent is at 13. Oh boy. Now I regret not having that land. Ping ping bang pow bow. What? Alright, should I block? This is 6. Nah. Let's skip the blocking here. Take 6. And we are going to block next turn. Hopefully. 11. Ember Mohelion. And well, what can we do? Pyromancer's Assault. So this is 11. I'm going to block, hopefully, with Thermal Alchemist. The opponent might have that enchantment that gives menace. No, now we die. $11. Now we have to block here. No, we have no choice. We trade. I would love to save this boy. Is there some way that we can save our life? 8, 7. If we had the 2 Embermaw Helions, uh, or another land. Yeah. Okay. Another defeat. Ah, look at this. So, Molten Vortex is doing a great job at this point, but we lack the presence of the Embermaw Helium, and therefore the opponent it's going to be at 1, and we've lost. So yeah, that's it. I'm not giving up with this deck, but I'm going to drastically change the idea behind it, but that's going to be it for this video, and hopefully next time we perform much better. I hope you don't mind by playing so bad here. Until next time, sayonara.